Up next, we got Maxini Wozniak doing his general pre-competition ritual that he does with Zach. Zach kind of squeezes him and gets him fired up. It's the only thing that'll get Max fired up for a run is if Zach comes up and does that. Here we go, Maxi. No, Maxini.
Seemed like he just rushed it a bit.
Yeah, I think that they're used to posts with the vinyl covering that you can be quick and tactile, you know, be real quick on and off like that. Those new carpet bonded foam post wraps don't quite have the tackiness that the vinyl does. But if I know Max,
he's gotta go fast now.
yeah, I think he'll pick it up. He knows he has to make some moves here. Max has some of the best linked lâché tech, I think, in the business. Takes a quick look around, likes what he sees. Sets himself up for a swing right away. Goes into a single-handed linked lâché. Straight flexing, gosh. Probably did it on purpose.
Oh.
No, the dismount got him. Shake it off, Maxini. Got a couple obstacles left. So this will be interesting. Max's link tech is unbelievably good. But we'll see if a new strap rigging swing design, he can figure that out. And he can. I guess he's just been on so many holds for so many years that just feeling it out, taking the one or two swings on it, it just all his brain says, oh, it works like this, go now. Putting together a great run. Got about a minute left. Whoops. Oopsies. Oopsie. Arrow in-ish, arrow in. Max off. Nice job out of Maxini. He's shaking his head. Last athlete in the elite division. Last athlete, female elite division. Lisa's been putting in the work lately. Turned up the training this year. Had a pretty full summer. Full of different work and activities and stuff. Now it's full year competitions. It's cooking along well. Every obstacle she completes, that's the last time that obstacle gets complete for the day. She builds her swing up as she travels down the ring line. Clean dismount so far, putting together a really smart run. You can see that in between obstacles, she takes a long, slow breath. Looks like she might have made that. Couldn't really tell from our angle. Stoked. Pretty smart run so far. Really precise catch on this ring here. It's not far away, but it's sort of unique and precise. No problem for Elise. She's used to tricky moves like this. I like that she's landing and then taking a breath. Landing, taking a breath. Looks pretty focused in on what's happening. Real important. Sets up perfect link tech here. As long as she commits, gets both hands into the pocket and commits. Should pick up another point, no problemo. Rides the magnet downward. Dips down right before the dismount. Totally fine, she's got 50 seconds. More obstacles left to complete. One light step, she saw it completed before. Opts to just skip it. She's got 40 seconds. I know she can get one more point, but she can't hang out here on this block long. Down to just under 30 seconds. Pretty good about building up powerful swings right away. Gets much harder when you get to the end of a course. Looking a little tired, just misses the right hand. Got about 15 seconds left. Will she hop up onto this last one? She asked the judge at the very last second what her time was, what she had left. Awesome run out of Elise. Way to show up and perform. Down at the starting block, another ritual. Zach gives young Busy, Tristan Anderson. It's been a long time since I've said Tristan Anderson out loud. I don't even think it. I think it once per competition, maybe, when I see his name pop up on the banner. But Busy's another one of my athletes here on Elite 2. Has been forever. He's been in the program since he was just a rolly little boy, giving that slider a run for its money, testing the structural integrity of the obstacles here. My man's out here for blood. Smart. He did everything fast so far, everything fast and aggressive, except for linking the ring onto the hook, which is the only part that you can't do fast and aggressive. So, smart out of Senior Busy. Busy recently picked up a game called Super Smash Bros. Melee, the greatest video game ever made. Definitely the hardest, most tech skill heavy game that I've ever played. He mains Fox. He wishes he was a Jigglypuff main, he says, but he mains Fox.
His favorite character to play against is Marth.
Yeah, he likes to play against a character called Marth, apparently.
It's quite impressive how fast he's picked up a lot of the tech skill.
Yeah, it's an unbelievably hard game. Wow, he catches it without even a perfect lâché. He is able to just handle the Lego. All he needs was a little handful, a little Busy-sized handful of Lego chunk, and he's able to hang on. Making his way through the final obstacle here. He's chilling. He's kind of in chill mode. Might have to thicken up the difficulty on the elite side here, but it's good to know, after the first qualifier, now we know. Gives a little. Freya's been in the ninja game for years and years. Nice save. You can see her kind of laughing.
Sometimes it's almost a confidence boost when you're on the course and you have to make a save like that.
Yeah, it chops up the pile of competitive nerves that you have sort of brewing. Zipping along through the slider. Collecting point after point here. Not allowed the blue part of the trampoline, only allowed the mesh, only allowed the bouncy part, not the matted part. Just wants one ring here. This is tricky. Locks it in. See, the hold will tilt on you. Messes with your swing a little bit. No problem for Freya. On and off. No problem. It just has that little mess up on the trampoline. Plenty of time left. 4 obstacles left. This enormous magnetic drop. Just get both hands into that tiny pocket and hang on. Just peels off.
It is so high up and it drops so far.
Yeah, a lot has to happen all at once to make that work. On to the last 2 obstacles. Gave herself about 30 seconds for each. Dual pocket hold here. 1 pocket on each side to 1 ledge on each side. Setting up an infinity swing. Textbook example of good swing design. One obstacle left, just enough time to do it. Can't hang out here on this block very long. Now she's going to have to move.
Quite the long obstacle ahead.
Yeah, she's got 30-some feet of tricky new obstacle to do. So she's going to have to catch this almost in a continuous posture in order to make this happen. She's going to have to go about now. She makes the catch. Is she going to have enough time? She's going to have to act. Down to just a few seconds left. Time limit's the real issue. Awesome run out of Freya. Incredible performance. Eyeball is another one who's been in the game forever. I think ultimately she has just a little less experience, not to the amount that it matters, but she might have started a few months after her twin did. I remember seeing Freya first. Back at the previous Obstacle Academy. They were around when we were not in this building, not in this big building. It was a smaller gym, fewer kids. The kids were smaller. The days were simpler. Smart. Smart to take the breath, to look around, understand what was happening, understand what needs to happen. Looks like she's going for the ring catch, and she catches it. Such a precise catch. Makes the dismount. Gets a couple handfuls of chalk. She's got 1:40. Couple obstacles left. Even as she navigates through the simple components, you can see her pulling and pushing and pulling and creating some swing preemptively. Catches the magnetic drop, no issue whatsoever. Makes the dismount, just moving right on. So she has time to do this. She has time to finish. Got 1:10, can't hang out here long, and she's gonna have to build swing quickly. Just over a minute. If she can complete this quickly and give herself about 40 seconds for the last obstacle and is efficient, we could see a full clear. And man, I hope we do. Come on, Eyeball, hang on. It looks like maybe she just overshot. You can see her pinky come off the front of the Lego. Really precise catch. The further those Legos get from you, the more that the precision required to catch it just becomes daunting. Up close, they're really not a problem.
Got to move kind of quickly here.
Yeah, in order to collect this last point, but grabs one hand before the other. Great run. Smooth so far. He knows he's going to have to push the pace, even though I think that Zach would have pushed the pace anyway. He saw Ellis opt for this big link tech off a singular ring. Quick double bounce on the trampoline. Whoop, 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 whoop. Almost loses both rings. Does he have enough already? He has enough already. Real tight on the dismount there. I know Zach isn't a huge fan of delivery pockets, but maybe he likes them when they're on magnets way high up in the air.
Links through it.
Links through, no problemo. Skips through one of the balance components. Another set of pockets. Catching his breath down on the corner. This is proven to be an unbelievably tricky obstacle. But not for Mr. Zaki.
Just making it look like it's just a minor speed bump.
We haven't seen... Did we see a male clear in the teen division?
I don't believe so.
And now we are probably about to see the first male clear in all of the teen division and the elites.
As long as he can figure out how to get these out.
Yep. That looks like another full clear on the long list of full clears to Zach Osborne's competition career list.